Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. So we have made it to Thursday night football. We have the Miami Dolphins going to the Buffalo Bills. And if this game was played on Sunday afternoon, I'd probably say, yeah, I think the Bills do win by 2 touchdowns. But historically, the past couple of years, the Thursday night games have been fairly low scoring. So I don't know if it's that 10, 14-point victory that a lot of people are calling for the Buffalo Bills. I do think they win easily, though, and maybe a late touchdown makes the game a little bit closer than what it actually is. All right, class is in session. Today is Thursday, September 18th, 2025. Lesson number 25, who goes out to friend of the program. That's right, Rocket Ishmael. Last year, my students were writing him TTMs. He returned every single one of them with their questions answered. What a classy guy from the University of Notre Dame. And I was hooked on Rocket Ishmael in Notre Dame the second I saw him return a kickback. I can still picture myself sitting down watching the game with my grandfather and my dad. Rocket, thank you very much. Number 25 for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Now, in 1938, people always say I'm always hating on the Bears and everyone else. This date in history, 1938, the Chicago Bears defeated the Green Bay Packers by a score of 2-0. So Bear fans, no matter how bad it gets this year for you, you've still got that going for you in 1938 and the 85 Bears. Now, in 1959, Ryan Sandberg was born. Today would have been his birthday. Rhino, rest in peace. I know he is turning double plays up in heaven there today, probably hitting a ball out of the ballpark and maybe even legging out a triple. Happy birthday, Rhino. Stay tuned to the end of this episode. The card that I am going to show you, I've already got slabbed and returned in my hands to show you.
All right, here we are. We're back. And you may recognize my guest. He was with me this winter, and it was the day of the Notre Dame championship game, correct?
It was. I was heading on a flight to New York.
It was. And I mean, that was a memorable day. It was good to see you. The boys came up a little bit short, but I have some Notre Dame business here to take care of. So, in my classroom, sometimes we'll do a thing called TTM, Through the Mail Autographs. You ever heard of it before?
You have just introduced me to this.
Sure. So, I, in my class, we wrote a letter to Marcus Freeman. I always tell my students, certain things about athletes are things like are motivational to kids, adults, and I share a lot of things. And last year, during Notre Dame's run, we had Fighting Irish Fridays, we were sharing a lot of stuff, and we decided this year, we start off the year by writing a letter to Marcus Freeman and hoping to get his autograph. And this is crazy, he came in from Michigan today, and I think it came in the mail right over here. So here's the letter I wrote to Coach. Shelly got real mad that I wrote Coach Freeman this nice letter that I don't write her letters anymore. So, dear Coach Freeman, congratulations to you and the entire Fighting Irish team on a season to remember. I've been an Irish fan since the first time I saw Rocket Ishmael run one back. I loved everything about Notre Dame. It has nothing to do with the wins and losses. I was inspired the way you led those young men after the loss to NIU. I'm sure the parents of your players noticed and appreciated it. You are a leader of men. I'm a second grade teacher in Lyle, Illinois. I share a lot about Notre Dame with my students. We have Fighting Irish Fridays, and they get 10 minutes of free time on Monday after a victory. They were bummed after the Irish ran out of time versus OSU. But then we talked about how you guys never gave up and stayed in the battle. A true life lesson. I know you are busy, but I would love to add an autograph to my collection and show my students, go Irish, beat everyone. So I sent this out just before week 1 against Miami.
Just beautiful, Vincent. Beautiful.
Wasn't it nice? Man, maybe one day I'll sit down and write Shelly a letter. But this came in the mail just today. I mean, what timing? And let's see what we got here. It's a bill. I'm going to give you the first look. What do you think of that?
Beautiful.
Got on there, Vince, go Irish, Marcus Freeman has signed it. I like that. That is pretty sweet. You can now write a letter to Marcus Freeman as well.
I think I have that shirt in my car. I'm serious.
All right.
That Irish shirt.
That's classic Coach Freeman right there. You can put it on, take a picture of it. Mm-hmm. Maybe send it to him, see if he'll sign a picture of you. That'd be kind of weird.
Don't show it to your wives, though.
No, not at all. So, Notre Dame, I don't know what I'm going to... This will probably come out next week. We're going to... No, at Texas A&M. No, at Notre Dame. Home. Yeah. Versus Texas A&M.
The Aggies.
The Aggies. Let the people know what are they going to see against the Aggies.
They better see a heavy dose of love. That's all I got to say.
That's why I feel you need to just run the ball down their throats and then run it some more. CJ Carr, I was impressed by him, to be honest with you. I thought he did pretty well. First time starting, hostile environment, but I think the Irish are going to take care of business.
Yep, I agree.
Well, thank you.
Let's turn 4 first half carries into 40 for love.
For sure. Yeah, I was a little disappointed by that, but, we'll get it going. Mm-hmm. All right, classes dismissed.
All right, here's that little bonus feature I did tell you about. We're 0-2. Things did not go as expected. I do still think we run the table. We're 10-2. We still make it into the college football playoffs. Purdue this weekend, you know what? Bring your drum with you because we're going to bang on that thing all day long. Notre Dame in a laugher. And here's the return. Marcus Freeman already got it slabbed up. Look at that beauty right there. Custom slab. Helmets Hashmark, he had mentioned he does this for a lot of his cards. And look at that label right there. Notre Dame Fighting Irish Football. Look at the new logo. Marcus Freeman. Again, he's the man for the job. And things are going to get turned around in South Bend. Hopefully that defense can finally come to roost and get some things together. They're definitely struggling after Al Golden, who went back to the Bengals for this year. But you know what? We're Notre Dame, and you're not. Class is dismissed.